Agency Mamoudou Souare, for his part, said the collaborative action for sustainable tourism is here to change people's attitude towards environmental protection for the good of both the present and future generations.
Expected that the beneficiary community would not only jealously protect their natural habitats, but would endeavor to improve them for tourists to discover local features. The Ministry of Forestry and Environment promotes this safety policy and applauds this initiative. It has assured that the Ministry will provide all necessary support to its line departments and agencies to ensure that this project becomes a success story. We are committed to collaborate with the tourism sector in their efforts to diversify the industry, which would be complementary to our efforts in ensuring judicious use of our natural resources for sustainable development.
Abokar Kujabi, the demonstration site coordinator, said the Gambia is among 9 countries in Africa benefiting from the Coast Project. The diverse activities of the collaborative action for sustainable tourism, according to him, include consultancy on an ecotourism proposal, awareness creation campaigns to encourage the sustainable use of natural resources within the tourism development area, as well as the rehabilitation and fencing of the Folongo Crocodile Pool.
Tourism component we are launching is a product of the Coast Project. The UNWTO, through the Sustainable Tourism and Elimination of Poverty STEP Foundation, will be funding this initiative to the tune of $50,000 US. Ecotourism, sometimes referred to as sustainable tourism, is simply responsible travel that promotes the well-being of the local people. Ecotourism has received much attention globally in recent years, and the Gambia can undoubtedly boast as the first country in Africa to implement its ecotourism strategy and responsible tourism policy.
Commenting on the implementation aspect of the coastal project, the Deputy Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Tourism and Culture, exuded confidence that the dustbins handed over to the community will help mitigate the negative effects on the environment. Meanwhile, Ismaila Jallow of the Kartong Association for Responsible Tourism thanked all stakeholders for their valuable support, acknowledging the project's importance to both the local community and tourists. Ibrahim Jata, GRTS.
Well, we now take our first break. We'll be right back.
At Zenith Bank, every day is a celebration. We celebrate you, our customers, for taking every stride with us all through the year. Zenith Bank, the biggest bank in West Africa, your ideal banking partner, offering the most innovative and technologically driven products and catering for all your financial needs. With a wide range of banking products including our reliable money transfer platforms, RIA, Western Union and Money Express, that ensures your money is securely sent and received. Our e-products guarantee you a world-class banking experience with products like XPath, real-time access, WebPay, and our reliable alerts and internet banking. We pride ourselves in people, technology and service. We are here to serve you and share in your success story. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year from Zenith Bank, a truly Gambian partner.
Fête Christmas program bu rëy nii xumbee nii na fi am su fi muse am sax maa la ko wax rajaxe Amérique toj Angleterre Kofa Promotions de yegg si am na ndaw guddi Pape Diouf jamono Pape Diouf ak guddi Grand Bégué live ci biir réewi Gambia ànd ak nganda gi ci biir mbalax mi Mbaye Dieye Faye saf ñëpp dama ne nettali salaam ñi borom
waa Gambia salaamaaleykum maaleykum salaam du ngeen doyal ci man waaye man Pape Diouf du ma doyal ci yéen mukk décembre dañuy ñëwaat ànd ak ñan Kofa Promotion Grand Bégué ba ñu defoon fële ci Sénégal mu tas àdduna la ñuy def fii ci Gambia
21st December 2012 ca Pincami Hall Paradise Beach Hotel $500 22nd December Grand Dance ca Duplex the New Look VIP $500 individual $300 23rd December show Birkama Joko Yengotina entrance fee $200 flat powered by Global Properties Africell and the new Double XL energy drink by Banjul Breweries. Merry Christmas to you all.
Thousands of African National Congress delegates are meeting to choose a new leader. The 53rd ANC National Congress, underway in the town of Magwang Metro, comes amid deep divisions in the ranks of the oldest liberation movement on the continent. And as we hear in this report, the close to 5,000 delegates will vote in an election that pits Jacob Zuma against Kagale Montelante.
South African President Jacob Zuma sings a song and does his dance steps like the agile 70-year-old that he is. To open the ANC rally, Zuma put guests in his pocket by singing this tribute to Nelson Mandela. The 4,500 party delegates joined in the singing. With all the delegates supporting him, Zuma is seeking another mandate as ANC president and spoke of his accomplishments in health, against poverty and corruption, in education. He didn't miss a thing. It was not groundbreaking, but President Zuma wanted to sound reassuring when he spoke of the downgrading of South Africa by ratings agencies.
We want to dismiss the perceptions that our country is falling apart because of the downgrades.
His speech was in fact not very convincing, including for black voters who are still loyal to the party that freed the country from apartheid. Over the past 18 years, internal struggling and corruption have overpowered the ideals. ANC leaders are seen as bad examples, accused of getting rich instead of working to help the people who have a tough time making ends meet. Having to deal with lack of equality and record unemployment, Zuma won over some people, but not everyone.
Jacob Zuma had his chance, but he didn't deliver anything. Most of us, we went to school, but we still don't have jobs.
Although he doesn't have education, but he's got experience. Experience beats education by far.
At the rally site in Bloemfontein, only one person has the backing of all the delegates, and that is 94-year-old Nelson Mandela, in hospital in Pretoria for the past 10 days. He is the symbol of an ideal and leader in which South Africans still want to believe.
The Syrian vice president said both sides need to put down their weapons and reach an historic settlement to end that country's civil war. Farouk al-Shara told Lebanese newspaper Al-Akbar that with every passing day, the military and political solution get further away. He said that new settlement must include stopping all shapes of violence and the creation of a national unity government with wide powers. While if a unity government is to be formed, it won't have a leading role for President Bashar al-Assad. The ousting of Assad is the main goal for most Syrian rebels. CNN's Nick Robertson assesses the options for the current president if he does choose to step down.
When Bashar al-Assad appeared on Syrian TV at the beginning of this year, he ended months of speculation over his intentions. He vowed to stay and fight rebels, terrorists as he called them, and has given no indication since that he's changed his mind. Iran and Russia have stood behind him. But that's beginning to change. Russia's backing is for the first time beginning to look shaky. The State Duma speaker hinted Assad may have to rethink his future. The current government in Syria must fulfill its functions, but time has shown that it's not up to the task, he said. Rebels are unequivocal. No peace talks until he's gone. The US, Europe, his neighbours Turkey and Jordan say he must go too. And as the rebels increasingly make more military gains, as backing from international allies strengthens, the question is beginning to be asked, will Assad stay and fight to the end, as he has said, or will he go? His biographer, David Lesh, has met him many times.
There's an air of resignation about his fate, that he is going to leave his office one way or another. And this may indicate to me that instead of the regime fighting to win now, that perhaps he's fighting to improve his bargaining position.
For now, his options, go or stay, are open, and there are plenty of lessons from the Arab Spring. Unlike Muammar Gaddafi, the toppled Libyan leader, Assad has no international arrest warrants limiting his travel. He still has time to do what the Tunisian leader Ben Ali did at the beginning of the Arab Spring, make a run for it. He fled to Saudi Arabia. Unlikely Assad would go there.
I cannot think of too many